behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we begin with that, don't forget about that. Subscribe and the bell if you haven't done so already. And anytime a new episode is ready for you to watch, you can check that out and it'll notify you. And leave a comment on the comments section. We'd love to hear from you there. And be sure to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/PalmMashTV. And you can also comment on the things you see there in the inboxes. And we'd love to hear from you in email as well. It's palmmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist or any kind of musical band that want to be on the show, just email us and let us know. We love fan mail as well. So if you're just simply a fan, send us a letter and we'll get back to you. And all this will be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Lake City, Pennsylvania today, we have MC CashBagBoi, another talented and awesome artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we're going to get to that in just a second because it starts right now. All right, everybody, it's interview time again as promised. And with us from Lake City, Pennsylvania, we have MC CashBagBoi. Thanks for joining us, MC.
You're welcome.
Glad to have you here today. Tell us a little bit about how it all began for you as far as being an artist, because everyone has their own story. I'm sure you got a great story you can share with us.
So for me, actually, how it started is when I was a little baby, my parents put on music for me to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And since growing up and being a little kid and all that and going up in teenagers and stuff, I just started going into music and all that. It just came to my life and all that, putting me to where I want to go and see where I want to go. Now I'm with GMG, and plus I have my own label. And being in the hip hop career, I kind of mix up from hip hop to trap metal to rock and rap all together.
So you do a little bit of everything, I guess. That's what we stand for in Palm Mash TV. We don't care what genre it is, we do it all. So that's pretty good there. What were some of the influences, like some of the popular bands you grew up with that helped influence your style and so forth?
So who got me into being in the rap and the metal is Slipknot.
Mm-hmm.
Slipknot was my favorite band since I was 10 years old, and it still is. Even if Joey and Paul's not in the band, even Chris, it's always going to be the band.
Mm-hmm.
Because Corey's the lead singer, and he's one of the best lead singers out. And listening to them when I was a kid brought me to, before I was in hip hop and all that, I was doing metal, rock, and being in bands with my brother and friends and all that. And now I'm doing hip hop and all that, and I'm with GMG, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
And chasing my dream is making it true. And Jay said, Jay told me today, he said, yo, so are you interested in going to Florida for that event that's going on? You probably seen it. Yeah, he asked me, am I interested in it? And I said yes, because he said he's gonna pay for my part. And I was like, yo, you didn't have to pay for my part, but he already did. And I was like, yo, so the whole entire team's gonna be in this event? And he's like, yeah. I was like, this is dope. It's gonna be a major event with a big crowd. Never been in any big crowds yet. And it just seems like my dream's getting bigger and bigger every day.
Mm. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, you mentioned Slipknot. Yeah, they're a pretty big band. I remember them from years ago. Um, and like I said, we heard the song, which we'll get to in just a minute. But tell everybody how one can find out how to download your music and how to follow you on all social media. We would love. They might be interested in doing that.
So right now I have everything on SoundCloud. I only have like 5 songs out because I've been working on new songs.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go back and forth fixing some stuff up. So I have a mixtape, an EP, another EP, and a few other things coming out. So like, yeah, like I have like probably like four albums coming out. So like I've been in the mix of doing all that.
Okay, so we just type in MC DJ Bagboy.
MC CashBagBoi.
CashBagBoi, sorry. So just type that in, download his stuff, and I know that he's really going to love you for that. And the song that you picked for us is called Dissing on You, I think it's called.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that song. I'm sure it's self-explanatory, but I'm sure you got a good story on that.
So for that one, like back when I was like 18, this kid Kyle Dine, he always like picked on me because he said, "Oh, I'm better than you, and I'm gonna make it bigger than you," and like that's the diss song. It goes to him, and I'm like, I put a lot into it because like I kind of like, he's like an enemy to me now. He never talks to me. Like he just pushes me away. The only ones that talk to me and his crew is like probably my friend Ricky. That's the only one.
Mm-hmm.
So like dissing on you is just putting it out like, oh, here I show that I'm getting bigger than you, and you can see it because like right there I'm with a label already,
Mm-hmm.
GMG, and he's not.
Mm. Yeah, well, as I said just a couple minutes ago, it is a great song, and I know everybody's looking forward to doing that. But before we get into the song, thank you so much for coming by, and we would love to have you back again sometime if you have anything to plug by that time.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Well, here is CashBagBoi with Dissing on You, and it starts right now.
Dissing on you, dissing on you. MC CashBagBoi. Dissing on you, dissing on you. Yeah, I've been dissing on you, dissing on you. Diss it. I've been dissing on you, dissing on you. Miss it. I be riding with my niggas in the fucking ghetto. Shawty level, now I'm in this shit, I act like the fucking devil. You never mind my shovels, now we digging your grave. I gotta act like I'm brave, I got that money I made. I never mind my day, I got it down in May. You know I do not stay, I got it in my eyes. You never mind my time, cause I'm down and I'm doing what I'm doing. I've been dissing on you, dissing on you. Diss it. I've been dissing on you, dissing on you. Miss it. I've been doing my shit like a professional. On the stage, on that mic, hey, oh. Smoking weed, get high, let's go. sniffing coke, let's go. Now I know everything I'm doing when I'm chasing on my dream. Let's hit that fame, let's go and now lean. Now you know my name, MC CashBagBoi. Let's get lit, now I'm on that shit I hit. You never made it rich, I'm making it rich. One day, let's sign everyone. Now I'm in this shit when I'm living on my level. Never mind the devil, cause I am the fucking devil. Now I'm down and I'm dirty, what you know? What you know? What you know, what you know, what you know. I've been dissing on you, dissing on you. Diss it. I've been dissing on you, dissing on you. Miss it.
Happy Halloween, cause the booty like a pumpkin. Flip the pack, made a stay, I might be on something. Catch me on the flight on the way out to London. And I ain't mean to change the subject. Then she got me like, oh, cash in the blunt, both blue cheese. Money going dumber and dumber. Got cut the top off, call it a muffin. Ay. Told her give me tie back like a flat bill. She wanna come first, so now we at a standstill. I made her friends, told her no teeth, you ain't a dentist. Shawty gonna bounce the booty like we playing tennis. But I don't play games, no twister. I was whipping in the kitchen till the wrist hurt. Shouts out to the top of the oven, don't open that mouth if you ain't say nothing. Booty be bussin'. Then she said, Pink, how much was it?